onlinewithmac.com. Website, onlinewithmac.ning.com. Join the Secret Squadron. Go to Cafe Press. Shout out, So Smooth in New York is now an official member of the Online with Mac Secret Squadron. So Smooth, I want you to get a hoodie or baseball cap. Show me a pic of you standing somewhere in New York, and I'll post it on my website. Don't forget, this is syndicated through Pack Stereo TV based in Los Angeles. Mario Hemsley, Big Wally, the king of swag. Boy, the brother just got his act together. And the sexy Miko Williams. Morning Coffee, Pack Stereo TV, 10 o'clock, Monday through Wednesday. Quiet Storm, Tuesday night. Be there or be square. That's a radio cliche, but it is what it is. You know, and people are asking me, so wait a minute. You were trying to hook up with Miko on Skype. How could you have been a TV journalist and know absolutely nothing techie? I'm glad you asked that question. When I was a TV journalist, the last thing you want to do is be anywhere in the proximity of an MFU. Major fuck up. Dead air means you're dead. So I made it a point not to know anything technical. Well, I'm sorry, but we couldn't do that today because we had a bad connection. No. I become very cold and callous. It's not my problem. I'm not going to deal with it. Let me tell you a true story. Back in the day, we had to go to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, which is right across the border from Spokane, Washington. Big major news conference. It was boring, whatever. Anyway, we had to go. So we get to the news conference, and the cameraman forgets to bring a microphone. Now, put yourself in my situation. I'm an ethnic minority newscaster setting up at a news conference with no microphone. So I went into plan B. I said, fuck it. They had an account at it was Templeton's Marina. I'll just, tell her what it is. We had an account there, so I went down and had lunch, ate very good, oyster on a half shell, and wine list and all that stuff, because I didn't fuck up. Na, you don't have a mic. So we get back. I says, well, hey, the worst they can do is put you up against the wall and shoot you. Now, that's cold and callous. It was not my problem. And that's the reason I know absolutely nothing technically. I went out of my way. I said, hey, I don't know. I'm the new kid on the block. I wish I could tell you something constructive. It made me the person I am today. So, don't forget, Pack Stereo TV based in Los Angeles. Let me tell you something nice about Mario Hemsley also, who is the CEO. One time I had a problem. Now, Mario is the Captain Kirk. He runs a tight ship. I says, Mario, I'm doing something wrong, and I wish you could help me. Mario said, Mac, the reason why it doesn't work is because you fucked it up. That's the kind of mentoring that I need. He's right, I hope you're having a very enjoyable week. Like I say, it's very overcast here in Fort Townsend, Washington, but, be nice. Whatever you do, eliminate as much bullshit in your life as possible, and you'll live longer. I'm 74, nothing wrong with me, not dying of anything. I've got a half a glass of Rosso Classic kicking back. Guess what, sports fans? I will see you next week. Be cool.
All right, you guys. Yesterday I wouldn't get my hair done. Take a look.
Ooh, give me chills. Ain't no stopping. So what's the use in trying? Ooh, give me chills.
That's right. Get ready to transition to the morning coffee. Enjoy.
I like the way that you make me me feel. Now slide your key in. Ooh, gives me chills. And with your engine trapped between my thighs, it's a power rush, a burning bush. You make me wanna fly. Oh, in and out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Pour it on, boy. Take me to the night. And ain't no stopping. So what's the use in trying? Destination, baby, all I know is that you and me were meant to be. Never let me go. This traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's crazy, going through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. What's the use in trying? Crazy love. Give me chills. I never thought that love makes you crazy. I never thought that love makes you high. I only hope that love is forever. I only hope that love never dies. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. Feel the wind blowing through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Never let me go. Out of this traffic jam, dangerous and without a plan. Fill me up, boy, and let me ride. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. It's crazy, going through my hair. So alive, boy, and I'm so scared. Never knew love could move so fast. Crazy love, it's a crazy love. What's the use in trying? Crazy love.
Yeah, sight, sound, the body heat. Telling you, doing it to you in your sleep. Crazy love, Love Shadow. You know we love some Love
I
Shadow.
like the way that you make me feel.
Yes, welcome. That's right, time to get your stretch on, get your groove on, get your move on. I know it's 10 o'clock, but you haven't done any exercise any damn way. So come on, get your butt up, get those stretches on, learn to lean. We're going to do some chair dancing this morning. Welcome to Morning Coffee.
What's up, you guys? You know, we're doing it again today. Welcome to the Double Banger Days, which is double bang, right? Morning coffee and quiet storm. You know how we do it, man. It's going to be both ways and somewhere in the side way, right? You know what? I'm going to be real with you guys. I want to talk about all the wonderful things that's going on in this city, this country, this nation, but I can't say that because Ferguson City lives on another day. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not the one to sit back and bring you the news because there are better people to do it. All I hope is that solution is the topic of discussion. And separate the media, separate the ones that's actually causing most of the destruction. All you need is 100 people in a room trying to get it all together, and a numbnut throws some flame on the fire. Please, peace, love, happiness. Let that be the solution as you move forward, man. Mario, what do you got? Because I'm going to bring sports and hot picks. You know that, man.
Well, we're going to get into a discussion this morning of different perspectives of the Ferguson event that's going on this morning. So we'll have some serious talk about, you know, how we relate to it. A little different viewpoint. Things We're going to talk about the things that are the same after many, many years from the perspective of Victor and I, and where we see it as we talked about yesterday, where we were back then, and what's better today and what isn't, and what that says about the journey. So I also got some fun stuff too, though, you guys. You know, I like to balance it, so I wouldn't get some crazy video stuff. How about a tractor beam? The first tractor beam. We're going to go and take a look.
What is it for? Is it for farming?
That means
Is it for farming? You said tractor.
Pull a tractor.
You said tractor beam. Dude, is it for farming? What?
That's a good one. Yeah, it pulls the tractors along.
I mean, look, dude. You said tractor. I'm following. Common sense is common, you guys.
Okay, then I also found a page on Mashable that's like 20 stupid things people doing on little video shorts.
Right.
So 20 little stupid things.
Only 20?
Well, enough to make you guys laugh. We'll have to find some music to put behind that.
I got you, man. Hey, check you guys. I do have my sports and hot picks, but I can't go through it. I'm just going to have to give it to you when the time comes. Let's do what we came to do. You know how we do it, man, but you know how it is. Oh, what is that, the robot or the tractor beam?
Be cool. It was a robot caught up in a tractor beam.
Hey, what's up, you guys? What's up? Hey, let me just do this. I'll give it to you right offhand. I am going to be covering sports, the Monday Night Football game with RG3 and, of course, Johnny Manziel. Maybe games to forget, but hey, it's no big deal. And also, I hit you with RG3. Go down, man.
What are we talking about?
Just go down.
That's
all
how
I'm
it
gonna
sounds
say.
in the street. That's like we used to say in the street, though. Go low.
Right.
Just go low.
Yes. Just go down, man. And
Now
then
go down depends who's telling you.
well, see, like I'm doing that
Go
little teaser.
dive.
That little teaser.
When I say that to somebody,
Nah,
let's just say.
Don't say it. And hot picks. Just quickly, part 2. Celebrity versus model, entertainer, artist. Part 2, the legs. Best legs.
Now, where's Milan?
Right there.
Girl. And made everybody.
I'm like Jesus, right on time.
Ain't that funny?
That is funny.
That's you know
That's
what?
timeless.
Life is stranger than fiction. Isn't life stranger than fiction? You got a chance to see my whole attitude, everything. It wasn't that bad though, was it?
I don't know.
We'll see.
No, see, to me, I tell women, you dealt with worse shit. Even the men dealt with worse.
Y'all crazy.
I think
Everybody,
it's
our co-host for the day, Milan Phillips. You see how she walked in? Now, you guys, I didn't know.
Hey! Good morning.
I was actually saying, where is she?
Right.
I had to come in fashionably late.
Well, you did a great job.
You sure did.
You did a great
I
job,
love it.
as if planned. What can I say? As if planned. Welcome, everybody, to Morning Coffee. And welcome, as we say, to our folks in the chat room. Does that mean echo? Hello? Okay. Our folks in the chat room. Mac McAllister, G&M Bureau Chief, host. Mac is the host, director, producer of the Retro Jazz and Blues Online with Mac Retro Jazz and Blues show, which is our pre-show broadcast. I'm hearing somebody speaker.
Do you do? Let's see. Nothing over here.
Is that Milan or that speaker?
I'll check over there. Let me check it.
That ain't me.
Testing. Well, that's okay. We're working on stuff. You know, as I said, we've been getting stuff out of the way over here, so there's been some technical. Okay, that's all right. All right. So today is Monday, August 18th, 2014. The big deal of the week is the Quiet Storm that's coming up tonight. Remember, this is the double banger. Now, I didn't give it that name. Victor. Victor.
Just keep going down so I can see the picture.
Victor is named it double banger. Now,
Would you go? Would you say you're talking too much? Would you go down the picture?
there it is.
I never thought that love makes you crazy. I never thought that love makes you high. I only hope that love is forever. I only hope that
so that nobody on the rebroadcast will hear all that intro, right? So nobody's gonna that whole intro.
Oh, the rebroadcast will sound perfect.
Perfect, right? So just letting you guys know if you did miss the intro, the rebroadcast you'll catch everything, even some stuff that you shouldn't hear. But that's okay. We'll get over it.
Still trying to figure, you know, when it looked like a loose cable, because all I did was like shake the board around. You know, you just like it started. You know what you do is you press each of the outputs that are significant for the thing to make sure they're in and tweak it. That's when I started doing stuff like that, and you know, then the audio because that's like hums, like when you get a hum.
Well, that's what Max said. You knew it was the audio. Was something connected with the audio because the stream was cool.
No, but here's what's so cool. What's so tremendously cool and revolutionary is that our boy in Pittsburgh checks it out, recognizes it as an engineer because he can't get us to see it. He's saying it in the chat room. Vic would have alerted me in a minute about the chat room.
I already had seen it.
Vic had already seen it. Yeah. But then he calls. And because I see that he's calling, I go to the chat thing. I actually hit the button.
He's feeling real good about himself.
Well, you know,
now.
Our shit worked, you guys.
Captain Crunch was on today, right?
It
That's
worked.
What's up.
Yeah, you guys, it worked. Our stuff worked with our people, the whole system. It worked.
It's time to do a dust off.
Man, that's cool,
Right.
PMC.
Time to do a dust off.
Good morning, Philip. I caught your chat message. Good morning.
She's got her juice now. I'm so gassed.
Thank you, Victor, for my juice. He's such a dog.
Oh, you know
Girl,
how I bring
in a minute
it.
you're supposed to come in and get the juice.
I put a little something
Miko,
special in it.
Well,
Victor
y'all supposed to come in here and serve us. We got
There
shit
he
to
goes.
do.
There he goes.
Victor likes to take care
In other
of
words,
me.
Miko used to come in here and
Make sure I
start
have what I need.
conversations, y'all. Here we go, the 20 minutes before the show. Miko likes to walk in like with day morning hey, you know, and I was just thinking, and I'm like, you know, I have a routine.
Leave my girl alone.
I have a routine.
You ain't right. She's
I don't
not here.
have-
She's not here to defend herself.
Oh.
Stop it.
She's watching the girl. So I tell Miko, I said, I have a routine I go through before the show.
Right.
None of which includes casual conversation with you.
Oh, Miko, you need to chime in, boo. Wherever you are, you need
And
to
she
get on this
ignores
chat
me
and talk
keeps on
trash.
talking. So you know what I did to her, Milan? So when it came time for her show, and it came time for her to start her show, right? Her Miko Williams show. I waited till like 15 minutes before the show.
You ain't
I
right.
said, Miko, I was thinking, you think I should cook some chicken? Or hey, do you like which one do you like it when I do that spice with the season with the rosemary thyme, or do you like more the garlic? What do you think?
Oh, wait a minute. Stop. Let's go back. You cooking for her?
I cook on Sunday on the days that we work hard as a tradition. I
On the
tend
days
to
that you work hard.
when everybody's working, I tend to cook. It goes back to the whole,
So can
whole
I get?
attitude.
I need to come on that day.
If you gonna do some work,
That's right.
you gotta do some work. You can eat.
What kind of work you talking about?
Work on your own shit. Everybody's working. I don't tell people what to work on.
Oh, that's what's up. I could just work on.
Is that kind of weird though?
I don't work on looking in the mirror.
I knew it.
If it's part of a show,
I knew it.
Hey,
if it's part of a show, you can.
Sure can.
If it's part of a show, you sure can. We don't tell people what to work on, right? The whole idea is a work environment and I have food.
No.
You see Mac over here commenting. Good morning, Mac. Good morning, darling. Yeah, that is definitely why you don't have a woman.
That's one of the reasons.
But I didn't say it. I'm just co-signing.
You know, I always had. See, my thing is, you know, why are people single? It has to do with your relative ability to take shit. Now, and I'm saying that as a virtue.
I know.
Some people could just take shit. It like rolls up. They don't even feel it. Like you just be. They say, it just like goes this way, that way. Those people can be married. See, marriage is a continual state of coming together and compromising.
Yeah,
so it's a continual compromise.
I don't take shit, I'm sorry.
I'm way, way, way too selfish. That's the main problem with me. It's way. I wish that I wanted you here more than just having my house clean. I wish. I tried. I want you here, but I really rather have my house clean. I really just rather. I've tried.
So wait, are we
chanted.
talking about a woman or are you sleeping with the maid? I don't.
Any of you, because I keep the house clean. So inevitably, usually at some point in time, I want you to go home. Inevitably. So there's a point in time which I want you to go home. And I have work to do.
Now,
That's the other thing. I have work to do.
Now, is it true though? Let me do this, Marvel, because I think
Milan,
you've been able.
Oh, that's why you're single.
You've been able to couch
Why,
that regularly, but I want to ask Milan.
I've been a wonderful boyfriend.
Right.
My exes will tell you he's a great boyfriend.
But there's something else to this. He hit the nail on the head on something, because I believe the women are going to say, "What's wrong with him?" I said, "Aren't there some women that want the men to go home sometimes?"
Totally.
Hell
Those are
no.
the ones who like me better.
Never.
Hell no.
You never want them to go home.
Not mine.
Not any of the men in your history.
Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Usually I want you all to go home.
Wait a minute now, Lord.
Damn, aren't you going home? Trying to get another breakfast? Are you trying to get another breakfast?
No, let me think, because I've only lived with 2. So
She's thinking. I love this.
That's
part.
what I'm saying. I can't take it. I've tried to be.
I mean, not
I'm
necessarily.
trying.
I just don't. I have a very low tolerance for bullshit.
That's a nice way of
Me
saying.
too.
That's
So-
all it is. So whenever
Me too.
you bring a whole lot of mess to my life, yeah, go
So
do something
the
with
answer
yourself.
is you have wanted men to go home.
No, not men. A man.
A man.
Yeah.
Okay. You wanted men or a man to go home. All it takes is one, right?
Yeah.
I still
Okay.
love you.
guess.
I want you to come back. I don't want you to go away forever.
but, you
just
know,
for a little while.
I've never-
Just for a little while. Go away.
We've never been any other guy other than somebody I was in a serious relationship with. I've never hung out, or we haven't been together long enough for me to say, okay, bye. Because we go out on a day, we go to a movie or something, or maybe he comes over for a little while, watch a movie, and he leaves. You know, he's got jobs.
Right.
You know, we got to pay bills and stuff. So
Right.
we ain't, climbing trees in Neverland or nothing
Right.
like that. So no, I never really
It's a
was like,
team.
leave.
It's a team.
So you had good love. You had real love. See, the other love wants you to go home. The other kind wants.
Now I'm pretty
Honey,
sure.
Don't you have stuff to do?
I'm pretty sure my honey
work.
does
What
that.
time do you have to be at work? Do you snap? Let's go.
That's-
Hey, the day begins. Stuff happens. I have things to do.
Well, there are times when I do want them to go somewhere so that I can have a little bit of peace to myself, but
Right.
not because I don't want them there. Like
nice
I don't.
way of saying
If
it.
he's there 100% of the time, I mean, I love it. I'm all for it.
I like that.
But I enjoy the times when the kids are gone and then he's at work,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dang, I could do whatever I want to do.
I'm gonna do it really nice.
Yeah.
Watch this. Role play.
Okay.
Milan, how you doing, babe?
Oh Lord.
Having a good day today.
Yes, I'm having a wonderful day,
it's
Victor.
just- I feel so good today that I actually want you to actually leave for a while, because I really, really, really enjoy your company so much that I think you need to be gone so I can really miss you.
See, you know what? That sounds like something. That
jacked
sounds
up.
like something else.
That
though.
sounds jacked up. That does.
Translation. Okay. Translation.
Tyler, look at
My
your
other
ass.
chick just texted me and we might hang out. So why don't you go somewhere so I can do that? And when you come back, I can pretend like I missed you so much. That's what that sounds
Well, you
like.
could also turn around and treat it with kindness, give
Right.
her more attention, dress more attractively, give her more attention, respond to it in a loving way as a challenge. I mean, one could do that. What I'm saying is that the older Mario says shit like that. See, the younger Mario says the shit that you're really thinking. That's the
A
young
mess.
Mario.
A
See,
mess.
he did exactly what you're thinking. Now the Mario that's older goes, no, that's a sign that you should give them more attention and space. So space, then come back with more love, more attention. And always remember, ladies, remember I told you the key to everything, more head. Always works. Always works.
You know what? I would jump over this table right now
More head.
and negate everything you just said. But I'm gonna say that's very true.
That's right. Make them happy.
Hello.
We're very simple.
Hey.
Feed
That is
them,
very true.
Feed them, fuck them, and leave them alone.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
That's the rule. Feed them, fuck them, leave
See-
them alone.
you see where it
Your
goes?
man
I don't know
will be
about all
happy.
And we're going to talk about Ferguson City,
that's
and
gonna
look
be
at what
coming
he's
up
talking
next.
about.
You ain't right.
That's coming up next.
But you know what? Here's the thing, to answer your question about there's somebody else coming in. Even if I wanted you to go across the street and stay at that house for a while, for about 8 hours, I'll be right here. You could watch.
Wait, you said that house like you own both of them. I'm
Yeah,
with
I do.
that shit.
I do. I own both of them. I do. I want you to stay at that house for about 8 hours.
Okay, ladies, key. This is your key right here, okay? This is the key. When a man asks you to leave in your pajamas and come back dressed for the red carpet. I guarantee you.
That's what I just said. That's what I said.
guarantee
Respond
you.
with love.
You show up with some shoes on like I got
Girl.
on right now, and he will never ask you to leave
That's
again.
right. And watch.
Ever.
Hey, do all that and then volunteer to watch whatever movie he want to watch.
Oh, that's a given.
It's
Whenever
a
a
done.
man has the remote, you can freaking forget
They're
it.
happy.
You can forget it.
Now, I will say this, as someone who's tried to deal with this, Vic may even be able to testify here at the campus when we've had women that were here. When I've had women, like, for example, that were with me, that lived with me, like Danielle, the house is big enough to have a space where you can go get away. So that's one thing. Like, PMC has the lab. I can go to the studio and lock myself in here, and I have virtually everything I need. Here, I can lock you out.
It's like a mini man cave.
That's right. It's like bing, and it's, even when
That's
I open
true.
it, it can be a locked screen. I could open it to the screen. Yes. Are you looking for Mario? And then I have it. Buana Hino home.
But, you know,
That's why I have a little robot. Buana Hino home. Buana Hino home.
What is wrong with this?
Yeah, I just want you to remember the
That's
lead
why I
into
was
the
single.
show
That's
topic.
why I was single.
I just want you to
now you
remember.
understand.
Here's the topic, so you do it on your metadata. There are sometimes your best friend, your best soulmate, has to go home. Right? Is that what this is all about? Are we saying
Sometimes your soulmate.
Well, look,
Now we want
science has come up with a whole bunch of shit. We're gonna figure out how to stay together
Hey.
all day, every day,
I
for
want you
no
to come
reason
back.
at all.
I want you to come back to bring some groceries. You know what's so bad? Say, I have to buy the food, cook the food, and then clean up after the shit? That's too goddamn much.
No, it depends
I
on what
may
you're
buy
getting
the food
afterwards.
and
Now,
cook
I
the
will
food.
buy it, cook it, and clean up
That's
if
where
I'm
my
getting
line
something in
stops.
return.
I will buy it and cook it, but Milan, when I get done, there's like 3 matching pots and the whole kitchen is clean. That's the way I cook. I start by running dishwater when I cook. I don't play. I cook. I was raised by an old Southern woman.
So do you work on
She was
weekends?
young
'Cause
then. She was young then.
I can pay you in tips. I mean,
No, I cook. I like to cook too. I like to cook, so it's not a. If I care for you and you're around me, I probably have cooked for you.
so if I just so happen to get cancer or something, we're gonna come move over here so he could take care of us.
there you see.
Something happened, God forbid.
They see.
If something happened to me, I could pretend to
You
have a
got 4
life-threatening
kids.
disease. No, they gonna be all right.
Yeah.
They gonna be
They
fine.
coming with you?
No, no. See, I'm one of them women that alive for the greater good. You know what? Mommy got cancer. Back up. It's contagious. Leave me alone. No, I'm just kidding. I love my babies.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there is that
Yes,
thing
they
to
can
have
come
in
with me.
your time.
They can always come with me.
Your time alone. All right, y'all ready for some news?
Oh, boy.
All right, let's do it. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mika Williams was always telling me she loves the sound effects that we do when we invite you to enjoy the good news,
The bad news
the bad news, and
the other shit.
the other shit. Yeah! Oh, microphone, overload. I gotta tell you, we got technical shit to do around here. lot of stuff to do around here. A lot of technical stuff to do around here. Hard times today, you guys. Hard times because of all the issues going on in Ferguson, Missouri. A lot of people weighing in. The same. And what's amazing, this whole piece I'm going to talk about today is the things that are repetitive. It's amazing, especially from the perspective of someone who's my age, 58 years of age. When I was young, when I was about 9 years old, my mother was constantly calling me to the TV to watch the civil rights movement parts that were being televised on the news, the events that were going down. When governors would come out to make speeches about the problems that were going on, she would call me to learn. And I didn't want to watch it because it was news, and I was like, I really want to just go, but no, you have to come see this. So, even from that standpoint, and even as I got older, and I was LA's first busing program, LA's very first busing program. In other words, those pictures of the buses are pulling up with the little kids where the families are out there with the signs and the placards protesting, we don't want you here and all that. I was the first group in LA that was bussed into that. Okay? All right. Biggest issue in LA at the time was overcrowding. The busing wasn't being done because of desegregation. It was being done because the black schools were so underdeveloped and overcrowded that they had no place else to go. At Audubon Junior High, we were having classrooms that were over 30 children
Right.
in the classroom. And in today's standards, that's just not a thing that you have. It's impossible to even barely maintain control. And so, as part of that, therein lies my perspective. It's so interesting because some of the issues are still there. I looked into the faces of, now I can tell you, I have my biases. That's why I told you. I have my biases. When I look into the faces of those police officers in Ferguson, I have a flashback. I have a flashback to 1969 and how the police, every black man my age has police stories. Every single one. You should be ashamed of that, America. I'm saying every black man I know. So maybe I'm wrong and it'll be 92%. But every black man I know of my age has police stories. That's plural. Not one, multiple. So I had a flashback watching this. And you know what? They always talk about the outside agitators. Let me tell people something. Get used to outside agitators. It's a tactic, and it was done on purpose. It was decided in the 60s that whenever incidents of racism came up, we were all going to go there. It was one of the principles used in the civil rights movement. So wherever you have an incident, Al Sharpton didn't think of that. Okay? That goes back historically, so that wherever there are incidents in the United States, as part of the civil rights movement, the call was that you should get up and go there.
Right.
From wherever you were. So outside agitators will always be there. And you could go back and watch the governors when they were talking about desegregating the schools in the South, talking about the outside agitators. And the outside agitators are not criminals. Criminals don't usually have the money to just get up and fly down to Ferguson and check into a hotel. Okay? Usually the criminals will have MasterCard and Visa, okay, to go get a hotel room and come on down to Ferguson, okay? So the outside agitators are usually professional people who revolve around issues, and believe it or not, that same principle is one of the main things that made America great. The principle of outside agitators. That's specifically what the March to Go Down South was about. Mm-hmm. Everybody jumped on buses and went down to the South. So the whole outside agitator thing, get over that, stop calling it. It's a throwback to the old days, and it shows you how racist some of the networks, they're still showing the same old stuff. And you know what? They always do the same tactics. They always go around and find the worst stuff going on and show that to you like that's the main part of the demonstration. Now let me just say this, and this is true. For all you activists, you know that wherever there's an issue, the fools are coming too, right? We don't want to let them distract what goes on, but fools come with it. With every issue. Show me an issue, even a conservative issue. Every conservative issue, abortion, immigration. Tell me an issue where you have a rally where the crazies don't show up. What happens is the media doesn't focus on that as the principal thing that they show. When they go to places like Ferguson, they want to show you the nut people. They don't want to show you the people who are committed. They're trying to do things. So this has to do with how they show it. They won't go to an abortion protest and go show all the nut abortion people all day. They may show them for a minute. They won't. Here's the abortion protest. They won't show you all the nut people at those events all day. See, this is how their inherent racial bias is being demonstrated once again in the media, because you get such a different presentation. I tell you what, go watch Ferguson on Al Jazeera. Go watch Ferguson or some of the French, even the British television news. Go watch what's going on and what they say. This is what I was trying to get to about the perspective of what has changed and what has not. So some of the tactics being said today are the same ones from 1965. The outside agitators, which are usually the people who stay involved in the movements to protect your freedoms.
Now let me ask you a question because
Protect your freedoms.
I'm gonna do the other side because you're absolutely right on this. Now, how can a community, even if it's black, Hispanic, otherwise, be smarter? Because there's some obvious things you could do that's smarter. Historical perspective, I agree with you, and I'm all on that
See,
page
I
with it.
don't
because
know.
If history repeats itself, and we lean on that to validate it, you're saying media and the policing is going to have more of an image of what they want the general public to see.
Basically.
But
So
that's
how
how-
do we become smarter as a group when we see that?
For one, don't watch that or watch other media. Remember
Right.
now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Remember now, movements move forward in spite of the fact that they're overwhelming odds. I had that argument with somebody who said, you can't win against this. I said, the fact that you're moving against odds that are overwhelming have never stopped people from fighting.
No,
or
we will
struggling.
continue.
Right.
We will fight against odds that are ridiculous and overwhelming.
Right.
Okay. So that never has anything to do with it.
Right.
So the fact that the media decides to control and present, what happens is what the media doesn't realize is that what's happened is that the public actually watches their stuff and goes, look at these lies. Look at these lies. See, today's public doesn't trust you. That's why they don't understand why they have been abandoned. Why is traditional media in shock? Because they're being abandoned in droves to people like us. Because people, no matter who you are, even if you're on the conservative side of the issue, you go, this reporting is just too damn biased. It's just too ridiculously biased. It's just ridiculous. And so you go to other things.
Now, let
And
me
that's
ask you.
why they're losing their audiences.
Now, it's a good example you and I followed because remember the corporate meltdown and the way things were being reported. And then the independent, what we call, you remember the line of media, I forgot what they called them. The young people set up their own reporting.
Occupy Wall Street movement.
Solution-oriented.
Right. Remember
Took
that?
it from that. I'm talking like that.
Totally, Vince.
That's all I'm
Totally.
saying.
Citizen journal. That's why we embrace. See, remember, you guys, I told you a long time ago, I was not in this for Mario Hemsley. See, that's what people got to understand about us, too. Citizen journalism, this is a world-changing event. I'm just recognizing the wave. I'm caught up in this. This ain't about me. This ain't even about Pack Stereo. This is about the world changing and the way people get news. And
You know where
we
we're
just
going.
representative. We're just one of the many, maybe one of the first. But there's going to be more and more people coming because it is the thing to do. I've been waiting all my life for this. The internet is the biggest leveling of the playing field that has ever existed. And that's why we intend to take so much charge of this. Because it becomes our responsibility, therefore, to represent the alternative views of things like this. And recognize, too, that the vast majority of people out there are not believing what they're seeing on the air. They're going, you're lying again. You're lying. It's like you're lying when you tell the economy's better, and I don't feel like anything's better about what I'm seeing around me with anybody. What's better?
That's why I said...
What's better?
And I understand that most of the time people say it's going to take a lightning bolt from the almighty upstairs to sit back and level everybody off and say, you guys better wake up. But there are these smaller steps that are bigger solutions.
Yeah.
And in Occupy Wall Street, I thought it was one of those wonderful moments where they said, look, we may have not won, but we set the stage. So the next time this happens, we have the example of moving forward solutions. And solutions don't come in 24 hours.
No,
so the part I like about this is that I'm not saying get rid of what has happened, but we're in a new age. And this platform that we're on, you can't lean on, I have no other options.
Well, that's what's so wonderful about this. Okay, this is what's so wonderful about issues like Ferguson. If you go look at the citizen reports that are coming out of Ferguson, they're not the same as the media reports. That's part of the beauty and the wonder. And guess who people are trusting?
Right.
Guess who people no shit.
Right.
I'm just waiting for a media outlet that's going to display both sides of it so that you can properly form an opinion, because you can't right now, because you can only formulating an opinion based on what they've shown you.
That's
You can
right.
only formulate an opinion based on what you see. So you can't formulate a real opinion because you don't have side A and side B.
You have to go
Right.
to you.
They're
you have
giving
to
you
work.
C
Right.
with modifications of A and B.
The
So
good
it's just-
news is you can get stuff here in the United States, but you have to work at it. In other words, and it's not a ton of work.
Right.
I mean, all you have to do is go as far as a Google search or use the internet to look at alternative resources like Russia RT, formerly Russia Television,
Right.
Al Jazeera. You got the France 24. There's a number of them. The BBC even. Go look at other people's broadcasts about U.S. issues, and so you can get a feel for these kinds of things. So the main point I'm making today is that things have changed, just not everywhere in an all-pervasive way, because it has been incremental. As a black person who came up in those times, know that I am thankful and turn to my God regularly and say, thank you, Lord, thank you, God, because it has gotten better. This is not the world that I knew at 13. It is not. And when I watch some of the reports, I almost come to tears because there's a lot of white folks out there who totally get it. Totally get it. Okay? And the youth of today, for whatever criticisms that we have of them, they still have continued in that path of making the world better because their values are different. So they're not as racist. They're not as prejudiced. They're way more appreciative of each other, but they also don't cling to their own racial identity in the same ways either. That comes with it.
Right.
The youth is there, and maybe they don't work as hard, but they're prizing personal freedom over allegiance to corporations.
Right.
Which one's better? Which one's better? So anyway, as I'm just saying, I invite everyone to do what I did. Step back and look at the world. Step back, because some things are constant. There's always evil and death, and there's always progress. One can easily, to me, step back and take a look, and I have over and over again. And the issues at Ferguson, as bad as they seem, represent progress. Why? Because I can tell you back in my day, a cop shooting a black boy, that wouldn't even have been on the news. No one cared.
No.
They would say, but we told you Negroes, you niggers, how we handle you. That was up front and clear. See, when my day, it was very clear. Police went out of their way to explain to you they were not there for you. They told you to your face, we're not here for you, nigger. They tell you that to your face. Okay? It was
They
real
won't try that
obvious.
now.
And don't act like the community didn't know it. White folks knew what the police were doing, and they embraced it. It was the way they called order to be maintained. Remember, think of it this way. If you had us persons out there that were kind of nutty, but who loved you, so they go out and kick everybody's ass who's not you, even though you may try to tone them down, you're not outraged. I love you, baby. Anybody's against you, I'm going to go kick their ass. Oh, please now. Slow down.
I don't know about that one.
So that's I'm just saying, so people are very tolerant of the folks in their group that support the group so vigorously that
Right.
they are vicious. In other words, if you have a group of guys and you have that one guy in the group that will kill somebody for
yeah.
attacking anybody else in the group,
That's right.
you do tolerate him, right? He's your boy. That's Bo.
That's,
Bo don't like it when people mess with anybody in the group.
That's old boy from what is it? Devil in a Blue Dress.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
his
right,
name.
right. So you always got
Don
one.
Cheadle.
And you don't look at them the same when they're on your side. So
Right.
I'm saying the powers that be, the white folks of this world, the United States, knew that racism. So when their crazy people went out there kicking black people's butt, they just looked the other way and said, well, but we need them to help maintain order. So that's why police forces like this exist.
Right.
Because they're
And-
there to maintain order, whatever that is.
and be very careful of exercising. They always say sometimes you judge your world based on the number of people you're around. And you say this reflects the world. Well, we've learned that even where we live and where we are does not reflect the majority of where most people live and have their lives. So a lot of people take ownership from events like this and say, oh, this represents the whole world. This is the treatment. So you got to be very careful of running to
Yeah.
that lane, because there are places where people will say, we don't have this happening
using
over
it
there."
to spread
and it's
hate.
a melting pot of
Right,
love
right,
everywhere.
right.
So I don't understand. And
Where
they will
is that?
tell you, oh, they're
But
Where's
on
the
the other
melting
hand,
pot of love?
outside agitators exist for a reason. God bless you for being an outside agitator. God bless you. You're an outside agitator.
Right.
You wonderful.
That sounds like an
Go around
album.
and agitating on world causes. That's wonderful.
And you know what? The part that we have to accept in some places on this planet, we may be progressive in industrial comparisons and others, but when it comes to the diversity and how we deal with each other, there are countries that laugh at us
That's
because
true.
they say it's amazing that you guys come off, and I love this country. You come off a certain way, but then here's this wedge issue, and it's all of a sudden people are taking sides. It's this side against this side. Well, wonder if it's about economics. And wonder if it's a deeper issue. I know we can talk about that later. We can get into opportunity, what's available, education. All those are those extensions that bring the force when people say, I don't have a park to play in.
Right.
You know, it can go all the way back to that. So I'm going to leave that alone. Live, love, and laugh. If you guys can go for those solutions,
That's what
hopefully,
Max says.
I can
live,
do that.
love, and laugh.
I can do that.
Okay.
All right, okay, now for happy time. Happy time. Actually, I should try to find my happy time video, but first this one. So this picture went viral. It shows a worker at a store who just took it upon himself to stop and help an elderly person tie their shoes. And everybody couldn't believe it. He says, "Why did you do?" He said, "Well, he thought it was just the thing to do." You know, Gage Boucher going out of the way to help an elderly store tie a shoe at the Publix grocery store in Ormond Beach, Florida. You know, someone took a picture of it and it went crazy on the internet.
I think
Again,
that's wonderful.
just people being nice. It's amazing.
That's
This
beautiful.
is stuff that we would do, like holding doors.
I think this is wonderful. Now, would he stay down there if he passed gas?
You know what? You guys always have to go left for some shit.
Wait,
And I'm basking in the ambiance of this
I'm just
good
saying.
deed.
Come on now. Mario, am
I mean, it ain't like he got to be down there forever. It only take
how
30
fast,
seconds to
how
tie a
fast
shoe.
would you get up?
What is wrong with you? I can't with the sound effects right now.
All right, how about this one? So Mashable came out with 25 little things to make you feel better. It's really for Monday, but I decided I didn't get to it yesterday. So it's 25 things to make you feel better.
Okay.
Because we had that terrible time talking about the issue. So here's 25 things that you can watch that are really stupid.
Wow, 25, huh?
Really? Really? I
Y'all
liked it up until the end.
It's okay. Now who? You know what?
That's one.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
Wait, where's the other one? Come on now. This guy tries to give the TV a high five. Watch this.
Oh shit!
You know what?
How
Crazy.
about this one?
I see he's got your shield, right?
And my rocket. I took a piece of brass tubing and nailed it to wood with a big lighter and had it so you could put those little sky rockets in it.
Yeah.
And aim them. When I was a kid, I was making weapons. So we would have been doing something like this.
A mini Tony Stark. Oh, I saw that one.
The reaction is wonderful.
Oh. Oh no.
We should have some music.
No, I'm gonna tell you what the telling point is
While this
on
is
that.
going on.
The telling point on that is what is
Made a hole. What is this plastic wall made
no,
of?
it's the building and what it's made
Yeah,
of, right?
what- look at that.
That's
If he
the
kicks a
telling
hole-
part. You need to get out of there.
Yeah, that's terrible. How about this one? This lady's a mime and somebody comes up and starts touching her.
Now that's a good one.
Oh no.
That's a good one. That's extra. Oh. Okay. Okay.
What's this one?
What the hell?
It's a firecracker or something that, you know.
That's stupid.
Stupid. Why do you have heels on? I can't deal.
I'm surprised you don't have the one with the guy setting himself on fire. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Oh.
I guess so, huh?
Alright.
I gotta light y'all up.
Yeah, that's that helped. Oh, that's just wrong.
Oh no!
So they okay. I'm not gonna even get into it. First thing you do, run.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, now
How
that
did you?
you know what? That's priceless. He is fortunate. Oh yeah.
I don't even understand why that's in here. Is that a bad thing?
It has its moments. Maybe a sound effect.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, the milk.
man. That's
No frosted flakes for you.
done. Oh, this one. I just love that.
Ow! Ow!
Oh no. I used to call this the nutcracker.
Oh my gosh!
You see it coming. You know.
Jeez.
Oh, I can't even. Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh.
They did that to him on purpose.
Where was that waiting?
That. Get a rope.
Oh, it's
Oh.
First of all, that's nasty as hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That works.
Everybody, crazy stuff. Call back, Mr. President. Call back. All right.
You stupid.
Call back, Mr. President. All right, you guys.
Who does this crap?
That's from Mashable. Remember, that's where I go to get information on technology, on fun stuff. I go to Mashable. I love Mashable. Mashable's got good stuff.
That was all bad.
It's all bad stuff. Was this all bad stuff, Mark?
It's not good. Not good.
You ever catch me do something stupid like that? I will pay you not to put that on something.
No.
For real.
Make big hits.
You sure do.
We did. We covered a story like that where a mother had the kids took pictures of her napping.
Yeah. And I
they-
made a very interesting comment about that. My children know that. Ooh, you know better.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the good news, the bad news, and the other. The good news, the bad news, and the other. The good news, the bad news, and the other. Okay, Sadate. Sadate. Vic,
Yes, sir.
how you?
I'm fine, man. You know, like I said.
Oh Lord.
You ready? Y'all ready for some sports?
Yeah, and
I'm a little late on the comments, but why? I want to know why you want to know.
Just the comments.
What my credit score is. Shut up, stupid.
Only that, huh?
Yes, only that.
You know you're sitting in the seat. You know that seat.
That's all right. Hey,
That seat.
I can take it.
All right,
I can
then.
dish it and I can take it.
Well,
So try me.
We're gonna have to
we
create-
believe you.
I would like to know. Shut up.
We have to create a login for you.
I would like
scared
to know
already.
why Mac wants to know my credit score.
Ask Mac
That's
in
'cause
the
we
camera.
older. That's what we
I'm
care.
asking.
All right, you gonna
He
get
can
an
hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, he can see you and hear
And
you.
hear
I
you.
want to know why you want to know my credit score.
Now, just take a couple of
He
seconds.
said that he's low maintenance and all he needs is a cognac once a week.
What kind of cognac? See, that could be high maintenance. Gotta get that off
See,
brand.
he said it's a love thing.
Costco brand cognac.
It's a love thing.
Costco
Ain't nothing but
brand.
love.
Yeah, we know how far that'll get you.
We should write a song, all of us, and let Milan sing it.
Oh Lord.
Such as, do you love a low credit score man?
I wouldn't even sing that shit just for the simple fact that you said it like that.
Why not?
Women resent when you ask them about
No.
their credit score because they always have some money hidden away from your ass. That's the way they do it. That's why
Who,
they
women?
resent. Yes, men don't have any money
I
hidden away.
wish I had some hidden money.
See, men would, but they don't. Men actually have a bad series of purchases hidden away. And a lot of women have that too.
Right.
Yeah, too bad y'all hidden purchases are walking around Crenshaw somewhere.
They have but baby, we needed that bike. We need that off-road.
Shut up!
We need that off-road bike. 'Cause then let me tell you how it makes sense. You make sense to have the off-road, and then we need that timeshare.
I wish I had some hidden money somewhere. My hidden money is my kids. That's my hidden cash.
Well, like I said,
When I start dating, I don't
Sounded
tell you
kinda
about I don't
rough.
tell you about the hidden money till you get close to me, you know.
I gotta see the kids. Can they work?
Put them to work.
Job.
Put them to work.
I got job.
Oh,
I
that's
had a paper
wrong.
route. I had a paper route.
Oh, we all did.
Not
You
that
worked.
paper route.
Oh, yeah.
Not that LA Times, baby.
I'm telling you, then I started working for my father. That I learned what real work.
Oh,
Well, anyway, Vic, it is New Sports. Oh, coming up next.
yeah, man.
So y'all ready?
Yeah.
Parents.
Yeah.
Out. That's right. Work for your parents, so you find out what real work is. Work and don't get paid.
Right.
I fed you. Well, what about your bed you sleep in and the heat? Ain't that your pay? When you work for your parents, so you find out it's all different. It's not be like working for real folks. Find out you working, you already got paid. Here's New Sports.
You work for your parents, you get paid late.
Oh, that's right. Or
You don't get paid on time.
Or you just don't get paid. They're going like, okay, what you gonna do? Run away?
You know what's funny?
What is that?
When your parents hire somebody that's not in the family, they pay them on time. What is that?
Because they do a better job.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
They do.
They do pay
They
them.
do.
That is not
They
true.
you pay cousin Lisa.
Welcome to
A
New
little
Sports, you
rerun.
guys. If you want to figure out what we're doing here, you're not going to see it, the build up on this, because it was in the other stuff. But anyway, check it out. I'm going to do the New Sports because I have to dedicate this to Monday Night Football.
Hey now.
You know.
Bam! I watched the game from work.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because, well, I don't know, maybe because I just decided to talk about it. But anyway, I want to talk about Johnny. And I want to talk about Johnny because when Johnny says, I give you the middle finger,
Little
he did
Johnny
this.
and Big Johnny.
He did this, and I am not doing this to you guys. As he strolled across the playing field yesterday against the
That's
Washington
not what
Redskins.
that meant. He was saying number one.
No, know what he was saying? No.
saying number
You
one.
know what he was doing?
No.
You guys don't realize it. They thought Brian Orakpo, Washington Redskins, he laughed at the idea that, they talking smack. When you get hit over
Right.
the other side, they going to talk. But really, Johnny's talking about how effed up he played yesterday. He's talking to himself.
wasn't that bad.
Yes, he was. He's bad, dude.
It wasn't that bad. It was
Bad.
okay for a rookie.
Bad.
I mean, it's okay for a rookie. It
Bad.
looks reasonable.
It was
There
terrible.
are things I liked.
Let me say this. You see balls
Was
being
it on
thrown?
the sidelines with
what?
skirts
What?
on?
Just like most of these recent sports events, you are finding headlines on exact opposite positions. I'm amazed, Vic. I swear. This is another one. You will find one report. Oh, Johnny Manziel's doing a wonderful
job. Right.
transition. It's the most excellent we've ever seen. Then the other one. Oh, he's no good. It's terrible. And look at this. So, I watched the game, so I don't know. I didn't feel like it was that bad. I thought it looked like a preseason game where the whole offense was out of sync.
Right.
He was better. And to me, he looked better than Hoyer.
By yards.
Yeah, but he made stuff
Yeah,
happen. It was
right.
the way he was making stuff happen, and then he's a rookie. I'm looking for him to do his
I mean,
progressions.
they're getting
Go ahead.
started, in the beginning. It's kind of like you're off your game for the first couple of games. You're getting back in the groove of things. It's like rehearsing in the studio.
You know, I
You
want-
rehearse in the studio and it works. You're in practice and it works.
You know,
you get on
you
the
do-
field, it's a whole nother ball game.
You
The
know what,
pressure.
Milan? The reason why I'm now really listening to you is because nobody can just be average and be as good as you, right? You have a different skill.
We're gonna
Check
remind
me.
you that
Check
shit.
me if I'm wrong on this.
This fool, you know what?
Let me say-
Nothing gets bigger behind that thing, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
You have to sleep on your stomach.
I'm just saying.
Ew!
Real big.
Ew!
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I am talking about new
Forgive
sports,
him,
and
you
people
guys.
tend to have a
He'll be
good
as
time
big as ever.
during my segment
Sorry.
to carry these other messages. Well, let me go back to Milan because I learned something. Keep talking.
We're looking at you to get the introspective.
I can't.
Right. Now, Milan, back at you. The Milan scale is a different scale. Nobody can walk in because when you set the bar up for, I'm fumbling over my stuff. Hey, what's up, you guys? You know we're going to do Hot Picks Part 2 where we get the celebrity females with the best legs, right? And these are not the best legs you've ever seen. Well, of course, they think they are. But anyway, we know fitness models and entertainers and everything, you know, they have their whole group where they actually do the conditioning for the apparent reasons that these are entertainers. We're not going to get into competitive legs because we know the fitness women who do competition, they're on a whole nother level. And yesterday we did part 1 of this, so I'm going to do part 2. So you're going to see a little bit more. Yesterday was a little bit more singers, you know. It seems like they dominate because they always have to be in condition. And there's never enough time, so I'm going to do it part 2. And since we have a lady in the house, she's going to be able to equalize Mario's comments on what he thinks are good legs. Because Mario yesterday was the low man on the totem pole in scoring, man. I was kind of affected by that.
I was saying shapeliness of the legs is important when you're just judging legs. I mean, you're not judging ass.
See where
And
you're
so
going.
when we was bringing up the pictures, there's a lot of ass, and y'all kind of get distracted by the ass when we're judging legs. So
You the one getting distracted. Ain't nobody else getting distracted.
girl, I'm not a focus.
I bet you on
I'm
the
not a
ass.
focus.
I want you
Whatever.
Remember
whatever
On the
task
bootay.
is at hand.
The good thing about our show is there's no official, expert here. This is about the third eye, and the third eye is our eye. My eye.
Third eye.
His eye.
Shut
Her
up.
eye.
Shut up.
I like that. You know what?
All
It's just an
seeing.
intervention. I like that. That's an intervention.
Mario takes me outside of my good girl image, and I don't like it. I hate saying things that
Come back to hunt you.
my mother is going to say, baby, why did you say
You
that?
didn't say them. No, so actually you did say
The
some
stuff that I say back to you
Yeah,
sometimes.
because they are.
Unbelievable. I can't wait to get into that story again. We're going to pick it next time when you come in and have a story like that where we fit it in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to get into that because that was an interesting, and I like the picture too. The picture was hot. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start off with our first young lady who basically goes by the name of Banks. And if I say Banks, then I just say Oh, Mario, you got to refresh or publish, man? Uh-oh. Guess what, you guys? Guess what? You know what happened? I'm going to tell you. See, I get to put myself on blast. We actually do publishing live. So we count down when we don't publish live, how long it takes to publish the picture. Now watch this.
Well, you were still working on it.
Right. That's right. No, and he's right. That's what I'm saying. So now I get to do something because it's going to be a different kind of twirl. Milan,
Yeah.
you consider yourself a professional model?
I think that's decided by the
You
viewing
can't answer
public.
one damn question.
That's
You
decided
ain't
by the
answered one
viewing
damn
public.
question today. For a clear answer. Trying to check the chat room for hints. We trying to check the chat room for no hints.
Wait a minute.
Y'all trying to
Yes,
help her.
I do. I
Chat
do.
room's trying to
I
help her.
I do have a level of professionalism when I do my thing. Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Shall we show
Okay.
some of your paint? Let's go
There's
show.
the confidence
You're right.
in your face. Boom.
Let's go show some of those Milan photos.
What we're doing right now, you guys, is giving you an exclusive. The exclusive is that Milan is a hot pick. Now,
What?
hot pick.
I'm a hot.
You're a
pick.
hot pick. You didn't know that?
No.
You didn't know?
Okay, you're a hot pick.
Now it's been revealed.
Oh.
Now, Milan is more into what we call the artistic flavor of the body.
Not just that.
Just
but,
the artistic flavor. The only reason why I'm saying artistic is because you are an artist, a singer,
Okay.
and a model, right?
Okay. Yes.
That's okay.
How about this one?
Well, and of course, now art, that's an art right there, right? Isn't that art?
Okay.
Okay. You can always
I call
disagree.
it art.
You can disagree if you want to.
Yeah, it's artistic.
And
yeah.
beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
beautiful.
See,
It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
This is, I'm saying.
I think it's beautiful.
Now,
It
Mark-
also shows you, even though she's thin, how shapely she is. And this is, and you say you're more shapely now because you recently
What?
Wait a minute.
gave birth, but she's more shapely now. But she was at this time, like I said, and the chat room was responding. They talking about they love you.
Yeah. Now let me say this. Now, while Mario's completing the publishing, I am personally going to vote on the artistic Milan effect. One picture we saw, Mario, 1 to 10. 1 to 10, Mario. What would you give this picture?
This is a 10. This is a
Bam.
10 because
Bam.
I think because it's not only that she looks, the makeup, it looks good. I think her skin tone, her body really looks good. It's sexy without being overstated. So it celebrates the body to me in a way that is truly artistic. So no, this whole series I thought was one of Milan's best series to me. I do. I liked the whole series. I thought they were beautiful.
Artistic.
Yes, very nice.
Organic.
Very nice. There's
Thank
some other
you.
ones out there, this whole series that
Right.
were very good.
That was a special preview moment of what we call
Snicker snack.
Diva in the house. And more to come.
And more to come.
All right. Now that we've done that, because that was a special
Go back
presentation.
to the hot pigs.
Let's go back.
Thank you.
Let's get back to Miss Banks, world class, Salita Banks. Legs, 1 to 10. Look at those legs. Wrapped.
That's it. Anybody's, her breasts are trying to point up.
Wait a minute. You're breathing. You're breathing. Okay. Don't say sneaky snack. Whatever you do.
Sneaky.
I hate precision. I hate because nobody knows what it means. Okay. All right. Milan, you are our resident organic artistic singer artist.
What you eating?
What? I can see you wrapped in a flavor like this. So 1 to 10, the legs are being shown there. The condition based on your criteria. What do you say?
I think she has beautiful legs. I would say 9.
Uh-oh.
The only reason why I say that is because I don't like the angle in which the picture was taken.
So it's the photographer.
It doesn't highlight the legs in the way that I feel.
Now, Mario, before you go anywhere else, I want to ask you this. How many legs does it take to see a good leg?
How many legs
You go.
does it take? Let me ask my advisors. How many legs does it take? You go, because I usually don't get these kind of questions unless I'm reading Cosmopolitan. Now, but
When I
takes
start
one
singing
leg.
a gospel song, that's when y'all know
one
y'all need to go
leg.
get your Bibles
takes
and pray.
one leg,
for
Hey,
right?
but you know what? I agree with Milan. See, I guess what I'm looking for is that dancer-like contour of the thigh and how it fits. So you see more in traditional dance photos, which are taken from the angles too. And so I went Milan on that one because based on this angle, I can't judge it the same.
The
So
right
I'm going to
way.
give her a 9 too.
You know what?
I love her breast, by the way. I love her breast.
This is the part
one
where-
breast. That's elbow and breast.
See, I know
Elbow and
different.
breast. There's one breast aiming up.
Okay, first of all, I'm not looking at that.
Look at it for a minute.
Something is wrong with him.
There's something wrong with him.
See,
Get him.
PMC, are you looking at that one breast?
Oh,
He said
PMC.
OMG 10.
Okay.
I bet you he's looking at a breast.
No, let me tell you
That-
why.
They have one breast.
Let me tell you why you're looking too hard and you're not using just your natural
And her
third eye.
face is sexy.
When we're out and we're hanging out and we are at spots and we see a sign of a woman in her presence, it's amazing how men are. If the woman is walking through a crowd and you see that leg or the hip, we react quickly. We don't need to see the everything. We just go, we smell it. And I know PMC smells the flavor, the model, the legs in this picture. That's why he said
We're
OMG
going to
10.
judge her. We're supposed to judge the leg. We're not supposed to fantasize the orgasmic picture. They're floating through Bob's Big Boy
You know what? This is that. Okay.
wearing Crenshaw High cheerleading outfit.
Okay, so let me just reinforce Mario's score. You went
That's
9.
not a bad one, though, is it?
So you went 9, Mario, again?
9.
You went 9. So you got 9, PMC 10. Mac is still thinking and dreaming. We're going to wait, Mac.
He's still on Milan.
I know. He's kind of on a different lane. So,
I love you too, man. I do.
No, you don't.
I love you too, man.
okay. Let's go to our next one. Mac will chime in sooner or later. He has learned that he says, I vote when it matters, right? Our next lady up, Carrie
Oh my.
Oh, see, now
Underwood.
those look good. That looks good. See, that's what I'm saying. You got to have the right angle, right?
Yeah.
She's getting ready to take a squat.
Okay, you know what?
Top a squat.
You know what?
Victor.
What does she
not-
look like to you?
I'm not.
She's looking around, see if anybody's
What do you
looking.
want- what do
Take
you-
the mic out of her hand and put her in the woods.
Okay. Mario's having a day today. You can tell, right?
No, that's every day.
He's having a day. So, Milan, what do you think?
10.
Wow. What's striking about her?
When you see her, that's in the picture. If you're talking about legs, that's the first thing you see.
Right?
You forget she's a singer. Damn, whose legs are
Her
those?
ankles are straight. She can stand in some heels. Look like Tina Turner.
Matter of fact, you know what?
What?
God damn it.
Her ankles are straight.
There you go.
See what you got on.
Let
Oh,
me
you
turn my legs.
There you go.
Now you want see you
Since you
fishing
wanna
for
be-
a compliment. See what I'm
No,
saying? Trying to get
because he's
extra
talking about
compliments.
ankles being straight.
You ain't getting no more compliments today, damn it. I told you.
You lie. You a damn lie. As soon as these cameras go off, you
That's right.
Trying to get some extra compliments. Show
look,
us your shoes.
That's all right.
I
Fishing
can't
rod-
see. Well, show them. Oh, those you wearing that in here?
Hey, Mac.
You didn't fall on your ass?
Stupid.
Give her okay.
You
Give
see
her,
what
okay,
happens?
okay, she
You
right.
see what happens?
She
You see
right.
what happens?
She right.
You
Okay,
see where it's going?
I give. That's right. I give. She made her point. She's
Yeah,
right.
she's good.
I didn't know you walked in. Did y'all see her shoes?
No,
Yeah.
they didn't see.
Oh, I've
She's a
already,
freak.
I've already given the shoes.
So she want to show it again.
There you
Bam.
go.
That
Look at
heel,
those.
See those heels?
Wow.
That's what you wear when you about to spank somebody.
That's a hurt.
You put when you get the whip out.
Right.
Turquoise chain.
Right, and I left the cat suit at home.
Shame.
Yeah.
So far, Carrie's doing a good job.
Is that-
Mario,
are, those,
10.
are those shorts or some like pants? It's not a skirt.
No, it's not a skirt.
It's a they're
She about to
short.
Short
Ooh,
pants.
I like to. Like I said, take the mic out of her hand and put her in the woods.
So Mario, your score is 10, right?
10.
I knew it was kind of easy on this one.
Go
right?
and carry squat.
We got 10s across the board that lets you know that Carrie is sending a message that, hey, say, I may not be as young as I used to be,
Sit on it.
but I do have the legs to cause some damage, right?
Victor, get him.
What?
What?
Tackle him.
Sit on the chair.
What is wrong with
She's
him?
sitting on the top of the chair
Shut up.
dancing.
Shut up, Lion.
What's on your mind?
You
You have a
lying.
dirty mind.
First
I'm
of all, you
thinking
looked
purity.
right at me when you said it.
I
I'm
want you
thinking
guys
purity.
to know
I'm
that.
thinking about
This is my
love
hot
and
picks
consciousness.
special, and I know a lot of people say, can they just go ahead and vote? But you notice they like
10.
that.
Next.
Yeah, that's Milan.
That's
10,
like when you.
everybody
That's the look when you. That's the Carrie Underwood in this picture.
Right.
You take the mic out of her hand and sit her in the bathroom. That's the look you get just when you get to your own toilet.
Okay, I'm done.
After you've been traveling for like 2 weeks,
I'm
you get
done.
home to your own bathroom.
Okay.
That's the look you get when you go to your own toilet.
Okay, I'm going to move on to the next. Because the next is going to be controversial in a way.
I don't sing on the toilet.
You know?
We would
Just in the
reduce
shower.
this to something I've never thought
Next
of.
picture, Vic.
I'm going to KK. KK is Kim Kardashian. Now watch this, because I think everybody's opinion about this is going to be different for different reasons. Mario, you're first on this. Watch this.
He's something out back to drive us up front.
You see the legs, right?
That's right. Legs look good. Her legs look good. Again, the muscularity is a matter of the thing, and we're judging legs, not ass. So her legs get a 9 from me.
9. All right.
Solid legs.
See, solid
Not
legs.
looking at her ass, even though it's grabbing my eyes. I've learned to fight ass off. Back ass. Get back ass. Get back the ass.
Let's
Get the
go
ass
over it.
back, Satan.
I'm not going to even show him.
Satan uses ass to take us down.
Okay. People really are going to be I'm apologize. I know you guys think this is supposed to be quality
Get thee
programming,
back.
but it's not. It's not quality programming. But I will remind you of one thing that happens. If you're out lounging, hanging after hours, and you actually are watching shows, do you know this is exactly the type of conversations everybody have? It's never clean. It's not what you think it is. It is actually this context. People look at the third eye view with what they want.
Is
to.
ass corrupting?
it.
That's the conversation. Is ass corrupting?
No, it's not.
Or
it's
is it
not.
just the stuff around ass?
Wow.
That's corrupting.
Man, this is. Let me go over to.
Ass inherently dangerous.
For
Let me
you,
go to
yes.
Milan. Milan, just this is gonna be
Danger.
I'm gonna give it a 7, 8.
That's an 8 ass.
7.5.
I mean leg. Oh, excuse me.
like I said. He's on one today. I don't. Hey,
I'm
maybe,
just trying to
What did you
understand.
put in his glass?
I didn't do anything.
You put something in the glass?
I think the subjects are inspiring.
It is. It's close to my heart.
You're sickening. You're sick, man. Something's
Close
wrong
to
with
my
it.
heart.
So
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
Give it a.
Give what? Hey,
the legs.
that's a 7.
Now wait a minute, Milan.
You have some cousins, really?
Milan.
Yes, I do.
Bring
I
some
do.
older. How many kids?
Shut up. fool.
Okay. You know you're falling into the trap.
I stopped
I'm just
thinking.
saying.
You
Because
just
did you catch the thinking face?
Yeah.
I was actually finna answer
Right.
him
That's
like an
right.
They
idiot.
won't want to hang out, watch movies with an older man.
I want to get back to this part because you guys don't realize the impact here. And I'm going to give you the score so far as it relates to what people think. Max said 3.
Ooh.
PMC said 7. Milan 7.5. Mario said 9. Mario's a high score. Milan, who are you going to side with more? Mario's 9 or Max 3?
I'm gonna go with Max 3. I definitely see why.
Hater.
I definitely see why. No, I'm being honest, and I agree with his 3 because when I heard you say it, I didn't go why. There were a few reasons why you could take points off for whatever reason.
You know what? It's something in his coffee. I have no idea what's up.
I'm gonna get him.
I don't know what the hell is going on with him. He's gone. He's gone.
You know who's gonna be on
right.
the good news, the bad news, and the other shit next week?
Right.
This one right here.
I'll just be the other shit.
So, wow, I am kind of stunned by this, and I said it was going
They're
to
just
be
haters.
different.
They're haters.
Because Kim is not really reported as
I love you,
legs.
Kim. You got
they
some
report
cousins.
about her butt, her hips, and
That's
stuff.
what I'm saying.
So it's a little bit different here.
And that's
Her
what I'm
legs
saying.
just look-
Don't let
they
it
look-
distract you. Her legs are strong to help support that ass.
Let's go.
Like I said, 1 point. I took 1 point off for the photography.
Right.
Because the way her legs are, it just looks like it
Those
looks
legs
weird.
look strong
The
enough
way
to
that
keep
they're
her ass in
photographed
the
looks
air.
weird.
But now you have to understand. Let me just say this. I have to come out on one side of this while Mark, because he's instigating. I have to come out on one side
Those
of this
legs can support that
because
ass.
it's red carpet walking away. I give it a pass because it's not the professional photo pose, get everything right. So I'm not going to judge that part. But what I am judging is that hip flexor looks like it accentuates the legs. I think it positions the legs to what's leading.
Her legs are not inviting to me.
There you go.
I don't see, when I look at this picture, I want to comment about her hair. I want to comment about the dress. The legs don't do anything for me as far
Gotcha.
as the shape and, not that she doesn't have great legs.
Right.
They just don't do anything for me in this
And
picture.
the hair is special. I want to say a shout out to Hair Wall over at the swap meet.
See,
Give a shout out to the Hair Wall over there. To my friends over there at the Hair Wall. Swap meet.
I do apologize. I know some people have turned
Cool.
away.
They got some new hair in.
We're
That's
not going to
I'm
get.
coming
I'm not
up.
just
They got
gonna
some
know.
of that Filipino
on
hair.
the-
They got that Indian hair. Get on over there.
See,
Get a deal for it goes fast.
this is.
At
You know
the
what?
Hair Wall.
See, only on my segments do we take it to a different direction.
You gotta
I
know that
really
hair
don't know
wall.
why it happens. No one really thinks Cosmo. They think 99-cent store. I
I'm
don't
just
know
saying,
why.
I love the Hair Wall. You ever watch the women pick hair? That's some fun shit. Go get you a soda.
I'm going to the
and
next.
go to the Hair Wall at the swap meet.
Let me go
And
to
just
the
watch
next.
the women shop for
I'm
hair.
not going to listen to it.
Sometimes
Next picture.
you
If
have to
this is going to be interesting. I love that voice though.
encourage
Now you have to take it to
yourself.
Rihanna's backyard. Now be careful, you guys, because if Carrie Underwood got legs, what does Rihanna have? And I'm gonna start with
This is-
Milan.
I've seen her legs.
Yeah.
Outside of this picture. This
What
picture
angle?
is horrible. As far as your if you want to talk about legs.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of the legs looks real to me.
Fake
The other
leg.
one looks
It's a
like
fake leg, peg leg.
you can almost see where the Photoshop came in. Now, if you look at her left leg, you can see where it shines on the bottom of that shin, and then the shine doesn't continue up because there's a brush effect there.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like that.
Fake
And
ass
it-
leg.
I
I've
don't
had
see
some of
it.
that, and it's not like the real leg.
But in general, she has great legs, so I'm gonna give this particular picture a 9.
Sometimes the
there
fake
you
legs
go.
are all right though.
Right.
They have it with the fake hair and the fake breasts. Then it's all fake, and you don't mind. It'd be like fake happiness. Give you some fake
Okay,
lubricant.
all this extra. What's your score, man? Come on, you did terrible.
I love it. Even with the fake leg, she got some wonderful fake leg. I had some fake shit before. You know, it's all right.
Have to speak victory.
Depends how long it's been in the country.
And
So I give her a 9.5.
Wow.
Speak a word.
See,
and
she's
you
Her legs are long.
will
Their
be
shape is a
there.
little unique.
Speak over yourself.
That's how you shut him down, right?
in
My
the
zipper's
Lord. Oh.
See what happens? That's what Riri does for
That
you.
was actually pretty good.
Brings the voice, right? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Mario,
Milan gonna bring her legs out next show. She wants
No,
some leg attention.
you don't want me to wear no skirt on
Oh,
this
here we
place,
go.
okay?
See, she wants to.
All right.
She wants to.
You don't want me to do that. Because if
Okay.
I have any confidence in anything, it's my legs.
Okay. so
Only because I
obviously
have
that's
been told
coming.
on numerous occasions that is my most,
Beauty mark.
that is my
Oh, who?
asset.
Can we have a list?
No,
I would have
fool.
told you what.
No.
We might just. I would write them.
You gonna write my legs?
I know
No,
you guys are waiting
I'll
for
write
the
the
score,
people.
but you know they.
Oh, hell.
This
I
is
said
a
9.5.
9.5, right? Okay. Let me tell you the score so far. 9.5
With a fake leg.
for Mario. Milan
The
says
rubber
9.
blow-up
PMC says 10, and Max says 8. Better pictures, yes. Riri has.
They waiting
but,
for Milan now.
You know, let's get ready to go to the next. Because this is going to be interesting as well. Because you know this woman is a megastar, and all I can say is the last name is Perry, Katy Perry. Now, Mario, since you
She's known for upper body.
love to sit back and give your opinion,
She's one fine preacher daughter. She is one fine preacher daughter.
Preacher's daughter.
Yeah, that too. You know how they say about those preachers' daughters? You know how they do when you get away from church? They go buck wild.
okay,
That's what I said. I know some preachers' daughters.
Take me.
It's like girls named Candy. Anybody know a girl? How come all girls named Candy are hoes?
I can't get them scores. I can't get them to do it. They
I
won't
want you to
do it.
understand. Well, I'm trying to get. I gotta do a prelude because look at these. She got a Milan shoes. She got the dress with the cutouts on the dress. Cutouts on the dress, y'all. That's a hoe dress. You know that's a hoe dress. She got her hoe shoes and a hoe dress.
Okay.
So I give her. And her legs are pretty shapely. 9.5.
9.5.
I haven't seen any 10s.
Okay, I
legs.
know. It's hard, man.
She's thinner too, but they're more shapely. It's not the best shot.
Let's go to Milan.
She known for the rack. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Nordstrom's rack. Listen,
That one too. Hang out at Nordstrom's rack in the shoe section.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Give it a 9, huh?
Give what? If I called it, y'all would get on my case.
No, I would
I don't
not.
get to call it
The
it.
picture is a
Baby, can I have
9.5.
some
The
of
legs
it?
are 9.5.
Can I get it?
I
tonight?
see no defining. I don't see anything defining about her legs, but they are gorgeous. I like the fact that she photographed and the legs are nice and long.
You don't want
They-
those
it
shoes?
looks
You
great.
don't want those shoes?
No, I don't really.
You have some already.
I don't care for the shoes.
Okay.
Heel a little too overstated.
Okay.
The heel is too. I'm not. It's not tall enough.
Not tall
Well,
enough.
how tall are you anyway?
Right now,
Yesterday. And later tonight.
Whoa.
Does it change?
Whoa, there you go. She says, I got it.
because I'm taller today than I'm ever gonna be.
Well,
Whoa.
that's scary, but okay.
All right.
Wow.
Don't change into shit. Don't change into any shit up in here.
All right now.
I don't have my silver bullets.
This is a little extra, you guys. All
I do
right.
have some spikes somewhere though.
Well, here's the score so far, so
Like
you
it
guys
with
can
them shoes.
at least keep up with what's going on. 9.5 for Mario, 9 and a 9 from PMC and Milan, and then of course Max is 8. Doesn't do it much for him, but he gives her
Too
an
thin,
8,
too
so it's
thin.
not bad.
Mac, I can't do that
So-
on the live broadcast, honey. Can't do that.
Really good.
All right, this is going to be
Put on
interesting
YouTube.
because
Google me.
before you roll up, Mario, there's a before and an after, and I think I already kind of know what the scores are going to be. So you're going to pick whether you want to judge the before or the after because this woman is known for having her legs. Let's roll it up, Mario. Let's see what we got
You
here.
understand what he was talking about?
Watch this.
My legs?
No.
Watch this.
Who?
He said
No,
something
oh no,
about-
no, we got one more to go.
Oh, you said roll it up.
No, well, I meant roll up to the next
Oh,
picture.
that's what I said.
Yeah.
Told you.
The next picture. Oh,
shit.
it's not
Well, after
fair.
that intro, that's
Well,
the
that's
picture.
it's done. It's easy to find her, but it's hard to find the before and after. And everybody's been commenting
Kinda
on the
fucked up,
before
man.
and after. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this because I think people are gonna already comment on it. Beyonce. There's the before, and there's the after.
You need to stop.
You see what happens here? He's having fun.
There's no picture.
No picture.
Beyonce.
Can't do Beyonce, so she's out of
Okay.
this. She's out of this right
She's
now.
out of this right now.
So we just have to roll back with what we
We have
have.
to roll back.
And-
Okay, so question.
Yeah.
The Beyonce situation, the before and after, are we getting more feedback about negative before and positive after? Or are we getting positive before and
How
after?
we know we had no picture?
He knows.
Why he hasn't shown it yet? We just showed it.
We haven't seen it, but he knows. He know what the picture look like.
Well, how does he know what the feedback is?
I've looked at the feedback.
Okay.
It is you know what has happened with her weight going down.
Okay.
Okay. As it relates to being youthful and having energy because of age, everybody's doing, when you get to 30, you lose weight
You need that protein.
because you need to sit back. I'm not paying attention to him.
Get that protein.
To keep your energy and the whole, and
Keep your
competitive.
skin smooth. Keep
She
your skin
looks
smooth.
younger.
Okay.
Beyonce looks younger. Now, if you want to talk about
facial,
where we
it's the
came
facial.
from, as it relates to her legs, that's what her signature was. Those legs was it. And right now, so it's split commercially,
Oh.
success. But far as if you go leg competition, I before for me, I go with the before look.
Okay.
Now, usually the younger
Okay.
is going to be more banging. No offense.
Yeah,
That's the way it is with everybody.
Yeah.
You don't usually get better with age, no matter what they try to tell you.
yeah.
Please. They ain't met me yet. I'm gonna get better with age.
Well, it's gonna
I don't care how much it
It's going
costs.
to peak out how as soon as you hit about
They're gonna be all
35,
natural remedies, but I'm gonna
Lord.
get better with
Somewhere
age.
Okay.
around 35.
Well, let's roll back so I can give you the first, second, and third place. Take it from the top on down, Mario, and we'll just get Beyonce on the next go round. She's been in our competition before.
All right. We started out with Milan Phillips
Yeah.
You can't
right.
see my
in
legs.
the painted episode. And after that, we went to Selena Banks. Then we went to Carrie Underwood, get ready to squat in the woods.
Okay, this is just wrong.
That's right. Then we got Kim waving as you take a look at the trail she leaves in the dust. Oh, yeah. Then Rihanna washing the car with the part that's the softest.
You know what?
Yeah. Katy Perry reminding us why we should all go to church in the first place.
And here we go. Third
Then
place.
the absent Beyonce pick.
Stay
Saying
right
black
there.
is back.
I see. He's on one today.
Stupid ass.
He's on one. I just all I can say. He's on one today. Third place. It's real simple. Katy Perry.
Third place, Katy
Katy
Perry.
Perry,
That's
third
why we
place.
go to church.
All right. Second place. Kind of shocked. I didn't think she was going to take this position. Selena Banks.
Selena Banks, number 2.
Absolutely.
That's right. Let's
I
get up
agree.
and show you some Selena. Oh, look at the one breast. One breast will get you far.
And number one knocks the youngsters out of the box is Carrie Underwood.
Absolutely.
Carrie Underwood showing you they're taking a squat. It's
Bam.
too hot.
That's
Everybody.
it. Thank you.
Kill some roaches.
I promise you guys next time, it will not have this other element underneath the hot
Carrie.
takes. I'm trying to get them to give scores first.
Okay, Sadate. Sadate. Vic,
Yes, sir.
how you?
I'm fine, man. You know, like I said.
Oh Lord.
You ready? Y'all ready for some sports?
Yeah, and
I'm a little late on the comments, but why? I want to know why you want to know.
Just the
what my
comments.
credit score is. Shut up, stupid.
Only that, huh?
Yes, only that.
You know you're sitting in the seat. You know that seat.
That's all right. Hey,
That
I can take it.
All right,
I can
then.
dish it and I can take it.
Okay.
Well,
So try me.
We're gonna have to
we
create-
believe you.
I would like to know. Shut up.
We have to create a login for you.
I
I'm
would like
scared
to know
already.
why Mac wants to know my credit score.
Ask Mac
That's
in
'cause
the
we
camera.
older. That's what we
I'm
care.
asking.
All right, you gonna
He
get
can
an
hear me. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
he can see you and hear
And
you.
hear you.
I want to know why you want to know my credit score.
Now, just take a couple of
He
seconds.
said that he's low maintenance and all he needs is a cognac once a week.
What kind of cognac? See, that could be high maintenance. Gotta get that off
See,
brand.
he said it's a love thing.
Costco brand cognac.
It's a love thing.
Costco
Ain't nothing but
got-
love.
Yeah, we know how that far that'll get you.
We should write a song, all of us, and let Milan sing it.
Oh Lord.
Such as, I can, do you love a low credit score man?
I wouldn't even sing that shit just for the simple fact that you said it like that.
Why not?
Women resent when you ask about their
No.
credit score because they always have some money hidden away from your ass. That's the way they do it. That's why
Who,
they
women?
resent. Yes, men don't have any money
I
hidden away.
wish I had some hidden money.
See, men would, but they don't. Men actually have a bad series of purchases hidden away. And a lot of women have that too.
Right.
Yeah, too bad y'all hidden purchases are walking around Crenshaw somewhere.
That they have but baby, we needed that bike. We need that off-road.
Shut up!
We need that off-road bike. 'Cause then let me tell you how it makes sense. You make sense to have the off-road, and then we need that timeshare.
I wish I had some hidden money somewhere. My hidden money is my kids. That's my hidden cash.
Well, like I said,
When I start dating, I don't
Sounded
tell you
kinda
about I don't
rough.
tell you about the hidden money till you get close to me, you know.
I got to see the kids. Can they work?
Put them to work.
Job.
Put them to work.
I got job.
Oh,
I
that's
had a paper
rough.
route. I had a paper route.
Oh, we all did.
Not
We
that
worked.
paper route.
Oh yeah.
Not that LA Times, baby.
I'm telling you, then I started working for my father. That I learned what real work.
Oh,
Well, anyway, Vic, it is new sports. Oh, coming up next.
yeah, man.
So y'all ready?
I mean, I'm not trying to get in your business, but there's no joy.
Sometimes I'm hurt by those singular opinions. You know, one
Oh,
opinion.
man.
I
you
know they seem to always cry afterwards. I don't know what it is. Mommy, I wish I...
I know. Get ready, you guys. Go. Hot Picks is next. This is going to be part 2 of celebrity females, actors, models,
Yes.
entertainers, singers, best legs between the group. Who wins? You know who came in first yesterday came from a singer. Let's see what happens.
How you doing?
Walk away, it was the saddest day the world has known. Shattered my heart and left me with pieces of a broken home. Now you say you need me, standing at the door, asking if you can come in, and I can't say no, no, I can't say no. You and I just can't say goodbye. Every time we do, well, it's just another lie. I know you're no good for me, but every time I'm with you, there's nowhere I'd rather be. We've been to hell and burn by the flames of pain so deep that even the stars get skies in the heavens are kneeling me. But here I lie, pressed against your skin, right where I wanna be. You're the sweetest sin. You're the sweetest sin. You're the sweetest sin. You and I just can't say goodbye. Every time we do, well,
Okay.
it's just another lie.
Hey,
But there's something else going on underneath.
Did y'all hear the alarm go off? I think
Cat
Mario forgot
Ray.
to take his meds.
Cat Ray.
That's what it is today.
It's Prozac. It's cheaper to go down to the dispensary.
Wow. Unbelievable.
That Prozac is high.
Now, I tried to. Now, we ran a little bit long. I tried to keep
You
it,
love to hear that, don't
but
you?
they took
Stupid.
it somewhere else.
It's a little too much.
You guys
for
come visit us next week or the week after.
Right, we're off.
Because we're off next Tuesday, so you're going to miss me. I'm going to miss you too. Come back and
Alright.
see us next Tuesday when I'll be
say,
talking
what you
about
gonna miss?
the good news, the bad news, and some more shit.
What you gonna miss? Somebody always asks me. I said, I missed you. She say, what you miss?
I love you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Deuces.
What can I say? I'm a lover to the finish me. I love God, so my faith won't diminish me. Once I step up to the mic, I speak truth. Hip hop wasn't designed to expose the black youth, but somewhere along the lines we dropped the ball. Yeah, I mean that man in the mirror, yeah, that ball dude. But now I'm back to right the wrongs of my past world. So let me mark this off my list like my name's Earl. Articulate my thoughts clearly like Professor Les. Do you remember Rap City with Deja and Les? I'm looking at the front door, that's the main source. You're full, yeah, wait till I hit you with the main course. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I'd rather listen to Tribe or shit alone. You like my raps, but really I write songs. I like to do it like this once in a while to show some versatility and make you all smile. It's been a long time coming, I know, I feel it too. The more I take a break, it's like the more I break through. With my timeless bass boy funk, I'm on point. You bless this microphone every time I anoint the pen, the pad. I face the bad head on. Escape inside the music, see my diary's the song it's on. Till I write my next verse, then I go again into the studio. I feel I gotta flow again. This ain't just music to me, it's like my recipe. To be honest, it's more creative tranquility. This ain't just music to me, it's like my recipe. To be honest, it's more creative tranquility. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. They say they get me, I don't think they ever got me. My name's Kowalski, but they call me Kawasaki. Online I'm funds, but in real life I'm more like Chachi or Cola. I told you, I'm funky like granola. Bars, can't you see that I'm a star? Who pumps his own gas in the cold really fast? As I pass on your gold digging stash. I'd rather make my own money, not advance me loan money. Nope. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. I was spitting when you was a kid, you doing what I did, you know I still got it. Why you brag about it? I be on the solo, making my money's grow residual. I'm individual, nobody's got my DNA. So there you have it. Nobody's got my DNA.